The narrative surrounding the Shiba Inu at Fry is being promoted by the Shiba, a new community which includes the developers, and bullish feelings are being expressed. When Wall Street comes knocking on Shiba's door, the excitement is palpable. Wall Street is knocking nevertheless. What if I told you that this is a massive snare and that there is more to this narrative than what appears to be the case? You must not deceive yourselves in any way. This is a video that is not available anywhere else on the internet. You will not find it anyplace else. It is imperative that you remain steadfast to the very end, as there are still opportunities for us to save ourselves from the horrible repercussions. However, what exactly am I referring to? But me to expand, I hereby defer. The cryptocurrency world has been buzzing with speculation about the potential for similar developments in other projects like Shiba Inu in the wake of the recent adoption of the Bitcoin exchange traded fund. You see, a member of the Shiba Inu development team took to Twitter not too long ago to discuss the possibility of a Shiba Inu exchange traded fund ETF, which resulted in the Shiba Inu community expressing enthusiastic feelings. But just wait just a moment, you shouldn't give in to the hype. The Shiba Inu ETF proposal requires us to exercise caution and give it some serious consideration. A number of concerns have been raised regarding the potential impact that Bitcoin exchange traded funds, GFS, could have on the market, as well as the decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies as a whole. Before we go headfirst into the Shiba Inu ETF, let's take a moment to pause, consider the benefits and drawbacks of this investment opportunity, and then make a decision. Imagine the Bitcoin exchange traded fund as an example. Although there was broad expectation that its acceptance would result in an increase in prices, the reality is substantially different from what was anticipated. Not only did the pricing fail to have an immediate and favorable impact, but it also decreased, which calls into question the idea that the introduction of an ETF assures an immediate gain. It is true that I am aware that it is, as many others have stated, merely a temporary situation, and that we will observe an increase in the price a little while later. Nevertheless, this is not the subject of my discussion. For now, let's shift our attention to Wall Street. Wall Street has moved quickly into the fray, submitting applications for Ethereum exchange-traded funds. Moreover, this is the point at which some people believe that they should be prevented from establishing new crypto ETFs, despite the fact that many people had optimistic expectations. The actual results were somewhat different. A number of potential problems have been brought to light as a result of the permission, most notably the concentration of Bitcoin in the hands of institutional investors. For instance, amid a recent decline in the price of Bitcoin, a large participant known as BlackRock rapidly acquired a significant amount of the cryptocurrency. This accumulation constitutes a sizable fraction of the output of Bitcoin mining, which brings to light the possibility of this cryptocurrency becoming concentrated among the most powerful institutions. It has only been 1 week since the Bitcoin exchange traded fund ETF was approved, and in that short amount of time, large institutional players have already acquired Bitcoin worth billions of dollars in the United States. They have become important whales in the market as a result of their quick accumulation, which empowers them to exert a significant amount of influence and control. The rapidity with which these institutional giants have entered the world of cryptocurrency highlights the potential influence that their presence could have on the landscape of the cryptocurrency industry. Now let's shift our attention to other concerns that were brought up by the founder of the BitMEX cryptocurrency exchange regarding the potential adverse influence that exchange-traded funds could have on Bitcoin. Concerns have been voiced by him over the vacuum effect that spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds. According to him, the purpose of these exchange-traded funds is to amass assets and then put them away, with the possibility of placing them in the hands of significant asset managers. It is his warning that investors may migrate to alternate financial instruments instead of Bitcoin if issuers own a significant quantity of Bitcoin, which would result in a decrease in the number of transactions that take place on the Bitcoin network. The result of this might be a reduction in the incentive for miners to validate new transactions, which would put the Bitcoin network's health and vitality at danger. An additional scenario that he foresees is one in which prominent asset managers from the West and China could wind up holding a significant chunk of the Bitcoin that is currently in circulation. The risk that this concentration poses to the decentralized nature of Bitcoin is emphasized by him, and he raises concerns about the potential implications that could arise as a result of such a shift in ownership dynamics. Now let's shift our focus to the development of a Shiba Inu traded fund. In the not too distant future, it is possible that Wall Street titans will immediately seize control of the company if it is allowed. Concerns have been raised over the possible power and influence that these financial giants could have over the Shiba Inu ecosystem as a result of this specific hypothetical scenario. Concerns have been raised over the possibility that such a development could jeopardize the decentralized nature that has been an essential component of the Shiba Inu community. Keep in mind that the Bitcoin exchange traded fund DOF already generated billions of dollars worth of whales despite only being available on the market for 1 week. The rapidity with which these institutional giants have entered the world of cryptocurrency highlights the potential influence that their presence could have on the landscape of the cryptocurrency industry. You will be mistaken if you believe that Wall Street requires an exchange-traded fund order in order to achieve control. Already they are making an effort to exert their authority over Shiba Inus. In my last video, I went into greater detail about this topic, but in a nutshell, there has been a significant increase in the number of Shiba Inus that have been stored on Robinhood as a result of recent advancements. A noteworthy assertion that has been verified by data from Arkham Intelligence was made by Lola, a well-known Shiba Inu fan. Digging deeper, the institutional ownership of Robinhood is a significant factor in the company's success. A remarkable 73 of Robinhood shares are held by institutional investors such as Vanguard, which is a significant achievement. ARK Investment and BlackRock in particular, the fact that these giants are owned by institutions raises questions about the potential influence that they could have on strategic decisions, especially the notable collection of Shiba Inus. There is more to the significance of institutional investors having a significant investment in Robinhood than just ownership of the company. A number of problems regarding centralization are raised as a result of the recent accumulation of Shiba Inus by the platform. Let's get down to business, being aware of the fact that large institutional players hold a staggering 73 of Robinhood is comparable to coming to the realization that Robinhood operates in a manner that is quite centralized. It is not exactly a matter of distributing power effectively. The fact that these major actors are not simply holding on to their Robinhood shares is an intriguing aspect of the situation. Additionally, they are the ones gathering cryptocurrencies from the limited selection that Robinhood provides. Only 15 out of more than 20,000 total. They appear to be attempting to seize a portion of the cryptocurrency market, which causes some people to raise their eyebrows. This raises the question of whether or not they intend to exert a greater degree of control over these digital currency. The entire situation becomes even more intriguing when you consider the fact that Robinhood only lists a small number of cryptocurrencies in comparison to the large amount of cryptocurrencies that are currently available.